Here is something else that may be used in that competition. Picture having men who could provide advantages and who could confer benefits but couldn't impose cost, and men who could do both but couldn't inflict cost. Because of the free rider issues and the ties, I believe you would see winners on that side into our discussion of the dark triad, because it's unclear why women appear to be drawn to these so-called dark triad characteristics. Moreover, narcissists take advantage of this since they appear confident. And while many confident individuals are competent, some confident people aren't, but they can still fool you. Given the choice between a benefit conferrer, you should choose the person who could deal with free riders over one who couldn't, because the former would be able to do so. As you can see, I really like the Disney film Beauty and the Beast because I believe that they got it right. So Gaston, a narcissist with physical prowess, appears in the film. The bccbs but can be tamed, making him capable of conferring benefits and inflicting harm. He has abilities like he can't understand why he's not the guy, but he's narcissistic. Okay, then let's discuss the dark triad in relation to composure because of the patriarchy. If dark triad personality traits were adaptively and practically useful and desirable, then if that were the case now, it gets complicated because one thing your research has revealed is that there is a way in which women are drawn to people who exhibit dark triad traits. When you lack expertise, the dark triad types can seem to be competent in matters of status and seduce gullible ladies. We don't focus our visual attentive resources on anything that isn't of singular value in the environment, which is precisely why competition for attention is a highly valuable resource. The attention structure is an incredibly reliable indicator of what is valuable. There is a humorous research on monkeys in which they spend a lot of time looking at the high-status people in the pictures. And when you stop to think about it, there's something really intriguing about that. Just think about how deeply ingrained the urge to imitate is in humans, and how this urge to pay attention to acquired status or compete in status is accompanied by it. Therefore, one approach to addressing status and inequality is to play a variety of competing games. Since there is a mystery around the dark triad issue, I wanted to speak with you more about it. Punishments, for example, are reacted to because you don't want your future self to be punished again. However, you must care about that before it works, so study psychology. It isn't obvious that they have empathy for their future selves. Women face a dilemma with agreeableness because they need a partner who is disagreeable enough to be able to deal with free riders. And a part of the solution to the free rider problem we have to do something with, say, hunting prowess. This may be part of it, but it also may be a part of the solution to the free rider problem. Regarding the compassion you have for others, some of that comes from being consensuous. As a result, you see low consensuousness and extremely low agreeableness in the dark triad types. High consensuous people are quite interesting because you can rely on them to do their duty, but they are also direct, blunt, and harsh, which can be useful because they will tell you the truth even if it hurts your feelings. You can therefore imagine that agreeableness can be changed. Let's argue that consensuousness lessens the severity of psychopathy. It may take more experience and wisdom on the part of the judicious women to see where they can obtain the necessary disagreeableness. But it must be hemmed in by high consensuousness because low agreeableness and low consensuousness are a rough combination without any constraints, and as a result, women are drawn to the lower agreeable types to some extent. I believe this accounts for the bad boy paradox that you described, at least in part. It also appears that they value themselves highly, and you know sometimes people value themselves highly, so they have high mate desirability in your terminology, or maybe some little corruption of your terminology. They'll try a lot of different things, and that daredevil, I don't care, might be easily distinguished from the ability to engage in creative problem-solving pursuits, and possibly with courage. Where I see fit, I will display my sexual prowess, and some of that occurs as men rise in the hierarchy of competence, just as it does with women when they rise and become more powerful. So that concludes today's video. I hope you find it entertaining. Please like, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for our next video.